Oh hell yeah, we're here, baby. We're here. We're a little later than we like to be, but you know what? That's just the way it is in life. That's just the way it is. Sometimes life hands you lemons, and you make
Lemonade.
sidecars. Side
Lemonade.
sidecars, Kevin. As much brandy as you've given me over the years, you don't think I'm going to try to make sidecars?
No.
Are
Wait a
you
minute.
shitting me?
drop.
Honestly, I thought Sidecar was a dead driving app.
Yeah, or no, it is. It is. It is. Yeah, but it's also a very delicious drink. And just to throw this out there, if you ever find yourself in the Los Angeles area, and you go to Burbank, and you maybe go on tour at Warner Brothers Studios, or even if you drive past, across the street is a restaurant called the Smokehouse, and they make the best sidecar you will ever have. I've tried them all over the goddamn place, and it is at the Smokehouse that is absolutely the best.
I used to work. I used to
I
work
still
literally
need
down
to
the street
go
from
there.
there.
That's on my bucket list.
To
It's
what?
pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
So, Smokehouse. I haven't been
Yeah.
there yet.
Smokehouse is pretty cool.
All right, we'll go. We'll go.
Okay.
We'll
when?
go. I don't know. Soon. We could go
Okay.
soon. I've
All
got. I'll have time. Although I will be going home briefly for a little bit. Hi, mom and dad. By the way, everybody say hi to my mom and dad.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Mom and Dad.
Oh, Donald, I don't know if I trust you. You like Universal's butterbeer. It actually wasn't for me. Here's the funny
I
part.
like Universal Butterbeer.
I was handing it to somebody, and to my friend Winifred, and he as I was handing it to him, a guy came up to me. He's like, "Excuse me, sir. So sorry to bother you, but do you know where the restrooms are?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're over there." And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool. Thank you so much." And I looked at my friend, and I was like, because I'm wearing like a shirt just like this, and I was like, "How does he think I work here? Like, how does he think I?" So, like, when he came out, he saw me just hanging out, and he walked up to me, and he's like, "Dude," he's like, "I'm so sorry. I thought you worked here." And I was like, "No, dude." I said, "But I know where the restrooms are." I said, "I've gone here plenty of times." So I said, "You got lucky. You got the right person that at least knew where to go." He's like, "Yeah, man, thanks a lot." He probably had to poop. That's what I'm assuming. He had to poop. All righty. So let's get started. My favorite barbecue place is in Thousand Oaks called the Meat Locker.
Ooh,
Oh wow.
that sounds interesting.
That sounds like
The
you're
name
gonna
is
die.
very intriguing.
Yeah, I don't know. It
It-
sounds
it-
like they're
it
either
goes-
gonna
it goes-
cook
it
you or
goes-
beat the shit out of you.
I was about to say it goes one of two directions. Like it's a place
Or it's a gay bar.
I think it's like a place for serial
It's
killers.
a freaking gay bar, right? A Meat Locker.
I think a place for serial killers. right?
Oh, wow. Life at last. Don't forget the like button. Thank you, Mr. Sean. Thank you very much. Mr. Sean, by the way, you're going to be very proud of me. I ordered many of your Fantastic Four facsimiles, and it looks like they've all come in. So I'll be sorting and going through them tomorrow. So you at least have 2 to 3 coming in for you. And I just ordered number 11 for you. It's for the FOC for next week. So you'll be getting that as well in, I think it's October, late September, early October, somewhere around there. So I got you, buddy. Now that I'm doing the ordering on those things, it's going to get a little easier for sure, which, yay, Today is sponsored by Poppy. It's not at all, but if they would like to sponsor us, that would be great. Poppy is hands down the best prebiotic soda around. It is only 5 grams of sugar, 3 grams of dietary fiber, and 30 calories. And this is their Doc Pop, which is basically Dr. Pepper, and it is phenomenal. Now, I've tried the knockoffs. This one's called Popper, I think, or Poppies or some shit like that from Aldi's. Mistake. I put bitters in it to make it taste better, if that tells you something. So not my
You put
favorite.
bitters in soda.
Yeah, not my favorite drink in the world. So I'm powering through this because I put some rum in here. I'm powering through it to get to this treat right here. So hopefully I can get to that one very soon. So if you see me just chugging, you'll know it's only because I want to get to the delicious drink and away from the bullshit. But today, not to mince words or to dawdle too much, today we're going to be talking about dumb criminals. I think it's going to be a fun time. Olipop is not better, Sammy. You're a fool if you think so. You're a goddamn fool.
What's up, Sal?
Olipop.
She's
is
allowed to
not
have a
better.
difference in opinion.
Yeah, but why does she have to be wrong every single time? I don't understand it. Why does she have to be wrong
Donald.
every single time?
Donald, can't you be polite to her this month? This is Sammy's birthday month. Be polite to her.
Oh, she doesn't get a whole month, Kevin. No. She gets
Well,
a
hold on
day.
second.
She gets a day.
Hypocrite. Last month, you took a whole month for yourself.
I didn't take a whole month. What are you talking about, you drunk gypsy? I took 3 days. I took Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I could have sworn you said something August.
I think
is my month.
technically,
No. I said August is Leo month, and I'm a Leo. It's also Bonnie's month, too, because she's a Leo. That doesn't
That's
mean
right.
we get the whole month. It's just that us collective Leos get the whole month because we're all Leos throughout that month.
Well,
I mean,
up
most
until-
of it.
yes.
I
don't count
personally
that
like to
bullshit
claim the
when
whole
they-
month.
Yes. Yeah, we
Technically,
should.
you're not a Leo through the whole month, but
Yeah, you know what? You just repeated what Kevin said and then what Bonnie corrected. So
well,
you're-
you know what?
you and Kevin are wrong.
You know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna be doing that a lot tonight.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, but when you think about it, we did do tons of things every single weekend that could qualify as birthday type
You see?
celebrations.
You see?
We did, including the final weekend when we went to see Weird Al in concert.
Oh, that was such a fun show.
Oh man!
Oh, it's so
and
great.
to
Yeah,
top it all
what
off,
about Johnny Williams? You saw
I got
Johnny
this
Williams too?
delightful
That too. That was the weekend prior.
pin, the accordion with Weird Al on it.
Mhm.
It's great.
I picked up I picked up a bag.
Oh yeah, the bags are cool too.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
I
we were
almost
trying to
picked
be.
up a bag. I got a tote bag at John Williams for Weird Al. I got
did.
really cheap, and I just got the keychain that looked like the yellow tadpole from the Disneyland rides.
Yeah,
But it was cool. I loved it.
I
it was
got
almost
one of
$5.
those. I've got the pin, and then I got a shirt, which is the Amish Paradise, because I'm gonna take it back home and wear it. Because around the Amish, you can't not, right? I mean,
And
they're
they'll-
gonna love me. They're
They'll-
gonna
they
love
will.
me.
They will appreciate it.
They're gonna
Yeah.
get medieval on your hiney.
When did this whole month birthday thing? When did this become that? I don't know, Big Sal, but thank you for joining. I appreciate that very much. And that's how I justify frivolous purchases I may make this month. Okay, Sammy, that's fair. That's
Mhm.
fair. I'm sitting here. I like The Creature from the Black Lagoon. I think it's one of my favorite old school horror films. I think it's really good, really well done. So I found a collab where they did Good Luck Bear and The Creature from the Black Lagoon. So I totally get
Oh
it.
my gosh. That's really stupid cute.
I know, right? And they have Frankenstein, and they don't show me who he is, but they have the Bride of Frankenstein, they have Dracula, and they have the Mummy. So they're all there, and they all
Aw.
care. Yeah. Yeah, one of them has to be like Grumpy Bear, which is probably going to be Frankenstein, I'm assuming, but it might also be the Mummy. I'm not sure. The Mummy might be the sleepy one too, Sleepy Time Bear or whatever.
That would make sense.
I'm not 100%. Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, and my friend Adam gave me these. So these are pretty cool too. These are from Burger King, by the way. These are vintage, darling, from 2001. I guess they're not that vintage, but they're vintage.
Hey, 24 years. That's
They
24
are
years is a
considered vintage now,
long
which
time,
is really
yeah.
sad and depressing.
That's a long time. And it's also nice. It's rather cool outside. I should open a window. You know what? As soon as we get started, I'm going to get my fat ass up and I'm going to open a window over there. Because it's actually very warm in here with all these lights on. Like, all the lights. I'm like,
Well,
I don't want to
before
brag, but I'm kind of hot.
Well, before you open that window to cool yourself, are you going to pull out something upon the people?
Oh my God. What are you talking about, Kevin? Oh, Kevin, you can't say that. Kevin, why would you say that?
I'm never not going to shake my head at this segment.
Why? All right, fine.
He's
Well.
pulling out intellectual
Maybe I will.
knowledge.
And it just pulled up the wrong picture and played the
So
music
So when
from the
you
other.
encourage him,
I
know,
know. So what I'm
sad.
going to do,
So
I'm going to
sad.
remove from studio. And then I'm going to close this out here, right? I'm going to go back to this. Yeah. And then I'm going to add the pullout, which I don't know if it might just be the sound. Anyway, who cares? I'm just going to pull it out. I'm going to whip it out right now. I only read one. I was a very busy boy. I know, Bonnie, that I was like, oh, I got the whole weekend free to myself. No. No. I had so much work to do. It was crazy. And also, Kevin, I wanted to get
Mhm.
a jump start, a head start on some of those audio pods. So I was
Mhm.
editing the pods and editing the pictures and stuff like that. I'm working on that, as well as overall doing a deep cleaning of my apartment because when you work 2 jobs, you don't often get to clean your apartment as much as you would like and organize things and go through stuff. So I had to do a lot of that over the weekend as well. So it didn't give me a lot of time to read, but I did manage to read Predator, Black, White, and Blood. Number
Oh,
1.
I'm sure Sal read it.
Oh, Sal gooned to it. He ruined it. He had to come back for another copy. But if you notice in the cover, it says Black, White, and Blood, and the blood is in green. And that is because, cleverly, predators bleed in green.
Mhm.
So the comic is literally in black, red, and green.
Ah, clever.
Yeah. Or black, white, and green, I guess, with some red. Or black, white, and blood. So you get the red from the regular blood, but you get the green from the predator blood, which I thought was super cool. It's got what I didn't realize. I thought this was just going to be one singular story, but it's 3 stories, 2 short stories. One about like a gun thing in modern times. The one in the middle is Once in Future, so it's like a King Arthur type thing. And then Bloodwood, which is a colonial Western traveling type thing. That is a part 1. So this one's going to continue on, and the other 2 finished. And then so in part 2, or issue 2, you're going to get part 2 of the first one, and then you're going to get 2 more short stories, which I thought was really cool. So let's say you're taking a dump and you want to read something really quickly. You know, you just thumb over to part 2 or part 3, and you've got 5 pages that you can read. And I would hope you'd be able to read 5 pages in that time. Otherwise, you're probably not wiping proper, and you should apologize to everybody around you.
But what if they have a bidet?
I don't think bidets get people as clean as they think it does.
Would you talk to the Europeans? They would say otherwise.
Yeah, I was just in Europe, and none of the places had bidets, by the way.
Well, you weren't in the right place.
None.
You weren't
But
in the correct. You were in the right
But
place.
Thailand had bidets, and China also had bidets. But China also had the fun pits, the squat pits. And even in that, people miss. You know what I mean? Like there's a giant hole that you're just literally just shaking and squatting over because you're trying not to fall backwards, right? To hurt yourself. And you just let me move this chair here to give you a more. So you're just
You don't
squatting
need to
like this.
demonstrate.
But you don't want to squat too low because then you're putting all the pressure. First of all, you're putting a lot of pressure on your sphincter, which could cause like a hemorrhoid type issue, right?
Mm.
So you just want to like do a slight squat. So you're hovering over the area, but your knees are still strong and you've got a good posture. And you use both hands on both knees, right on the right, left on the left. You
Like a
hold
sumo
yourself
wrestler.
like this. Yes, exactly, Kevin. You
Ah.
got it. Like a sumo wrestler. Like you're ready to go into battle, right? You're ready to fight somebody. Like that. And then you power down and you do what Rob calls bearing down. Now for him, it's a football reference, but for everybody else in the common world, it's taking a dump. So every time Rob posts online that he's bearing down, I just assume he's doing this, taking a dump someplace, which is hilarious for those that know Rob. But anyway, you just hover over this. And if it's like a Klingon type scenario where it just hangs, you got to, like a simian, like a monkey over
You
here
need to stop.
to knock this loose. And then afterwards, they got a hose off to the side that you got to go over. If you didn't think about it in advance, you got to go over and get the hose, the garden hose, basically, and you got to just spritz your ass with it.
Hmm.
And even then, motherfuckers miss. They still miss. You walk in, there's just shit everywhere.
That's right. You did tell me a horrific story that occurred at the place of business.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, but we don't have a bidet there. I mean, they tried to make it one. They were like, chocolate fountain. No, that did not work. That did not work. Oh, new comments. Oh, boy. Let's see. I'm scared to see these. The Amish actually love that Amish Paradise song, unironically, says Hector Hernandez. Thanks for joining, Hector. Love Universal Monsters. Mr. Sean says there's a great song by Deep Purple called Maybe I'm a Leo. Oh. They had a Frankenstein Care Bear shirt at Universal. That is amazing. I did not see it. What was there, or I would have gotten it. I actually bought a Back to the Future shirt, but I made the mistake of buying the size I thought I was and not the size I actually am, which is super sad to me right now. Coincidentally, I just fit into shorts from Thailand, Chris, that I couldn't fit into when I bought them. So I don't understand what's going on with my body. It's like I'm super confused. Are my titties getting bigger? And my waist is getting smaller, or like
Are you doing push-ups?
no, I do crunches, regular crunches with like a weight on my chest, and then I do reverse crunches, and then I do like resistance bands. So I do like boxing style with resistance bands, and that's pretty much it. And then I do like walking, like power walking, because I can't run anymore. I'm an old man.
You know, train with Bonnie. Bonnie's been getting fit and building muscle.
Isn't Danny hovering
What
it?
then?
They're doing it like the anime movie. Danny
My
Glover.
bat wings are gone.
There you
Yes,
go.
Chris Duque. Thanks for popping on, buddy. He says, I use the seashells from Demolition Man to wipe. Enrique, of course, Enrique loves his bidet. He says he drinks out of it. That's weird, Enrique. You probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm just going to pin that on the screen so everybody can see it. Yeah. Okay. Hector says Bonnie's face like she doesn't take life-altering dumps.
What the fuck, man?
You know, Bonnie, you do understand that he is your biggest admirer on the show.
Paris says, great to see everyone. Thank you, Paris.
I mean,
Thank you for
clearly,
popping
since
in.
he's always fucking picking on me.
Hey, Paris.
Chris says, I'm so happy I walked into Donald doing a dump tutorial. Sorry, buddy. Crazy time to walk in. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Jesse, hey,
No,
buddy.
you're not.
You also walked into the dump tutorial. That's great. Chris is trying to process what's being said. Well, definitely do not need this training video, says Mr. Son. Adam says, yes, you do. Fitting in all the clothes you want. Hi, Bonnie. So Adam says, hello, Bonnie.
Hey, Adam.
Bonnie
This-
actually met Adam.
This poop training video has been sponsored by McKinney's. Now,
All right, but I've pulled out on you all. I've pulled out basically. For long story short, I don't even know how we got there from here. But
Yeah,
long
I
story
don't either.
I have no clue, zero clue. But this is actually a lot of fun. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Highly recommend it. It's $5.99, so $6 basically. You can pick it up at your local comic shop. Our local comic shop here in Chatsworth, California is called We Can Be Heroes. They do sell new books. If you want older books, we also sell those. But we also have a neighbor down the street, Spiro's Heroes, that sells books as well. And Kevin works there. And you're more than welcome to come visit both of us and have a grand old time.
grand old time.
In fact, at some point, I would love to see somebody dress in a colonial outfit, right? With two friends, and they both have drums. And they take Kevin, they buy some comic books there, and then they all march down to my shop over there.
Well, with the whole drum set.
You could do the flute, Kevin. I think it'd be a lot of fun. We'd have a lot of fun, buddy.
Well, Halloween is coming, so maybe it's
Yeah, and then you guys show up and we all dance in the parking lot.
That's funny.
No? All right. I
Who
tried.
knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
I tried. Yeah. Okay. David Cox is here. Hello, David. Good to see you.
Hey, Brother Cox.
Paris says, great stores, 10 out of 10. Thank you, Paris. The comics are coming. Yes. Perfect. Perfection. But anyway, I've pulled out. I'm not going to play the thing again because it's just playing the sound for some reason because it sucks. And
Professor
we're going to move
Turner.
on.
Professor Turner, do you have any sweet, precious, delicious tea to spread upon the people?
No, not this week.
All righty. Then let us get going. Now, apparently, Donald has formulated a top 10 list of dumb villains.
Okay.
from
Okay.
movies.
I want to preface this very clearly,
Dumb
as I did
criminal.
in the text message when I sent it to you all.
Mhm.
I sent you the text message with the top 10 a day or two ago, and all I got was like, "Why did you put this one in there? Why did you put that one in there?" But no one gave any other recommendations.
There
really.
was 2 questions, and one of them is, why is blah
We're
not
gonna get there, and I'll argue that to the grave, young lady. We're gonna get there. But
Only
so we have
because you like to be a contrarian.
whatever. So we have a top 10, right? And we're going to see what you guys think. And the whole point of a top 10 is these are our opinions basically mine this time, unfortunately, and I'm sorry. And I don't even know if I'm right because I thought I expected you guys to argue with me on some of them and I'd change it because I wasn't even sure. But then I got busy. It's like, fuck it. So this is our top 10 for what it's worth. Okay. Knocking Futch, the wet bandits from Home Alone should clearly win. Well, we'll see, buddy. We'll see. All right. So we're going to go ahead. Let me close this out here. Move from studio. And we're going to add an image. Ooh, what kind of image? Well, we'll see. Number 10 on the list. Oh, shit. What's going on? Hang on a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, wait. I got something here for that. Hang on.
You got something.
Do I have something here for that? Yeah, I do. Hang on. There we go. I'll be right back.
So special treat.
Oh God!
Dumbass forgot to put the pictures in the folder.
Oh my gosh!
Don't judge me.
We will judge you harshly,
Judge him,
sir.
Bonnie. Judge him.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
The way you like to give everybody else shit.
in the meantime,
True.
Professor, if you did have tea, is there a special location that people should consider visiting at some point?
I can't
Right,
hear
you
you
just
over the
come back from the
music being
cruise.
way too loud.
No, what I'm saying is there a place that people should consider visiting? Even though I know you don't have any tea. Is there any place people
This
should
is making
consider
it worse.
I love
mean,
this.
it depends on the time of the year and what they're into. Like, right now probably is hurricane season, so probably not the best time to go to the Caribbean.
Right? Or Florida.
Or Florida. Florida is crazy when right now it's like basically if you know some movie The Fog, it just flows in like that, and like it's like an hour and then it just disappears. It's crazy.
Nobody wants to go to Florida, anyways.
Well, how dare you?
It's hot and humid and sticky and disgusting.
Miami is a very nice place during the non-summer seasons.
This time of year, the best place to go is Europe right now. Europe or Alaska in August, September time.
What about British Columbia, Vancouver?
Oh yeah, I mean anywhere in the north is really nice. Like this is anywhere in the area, anything in the north is really good to go to at this time of year.
All right, this segment was brought to you by Professor Turner. Tell you all the wonderful locations you can visit during the late summer, early fall.
Jesse says, "Is this your dump music?"
It probably is. It probably is. It is soothing, to help you get.
Oh
around,
boy,
right?
it's not a terrible idea. It's not a terrible idea. In fact, let's see if we have anything. Let's see. Let's try this.
Hi,
one.
Frank. How you doing? I heard Vancouver's beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet, but I plan on getting there soon.
Also, Seattle, with that wonderful Space Needle, just like Toronto. has to do.
Seattle is just all a bunch of just homeless people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
God, I have no idea how I unhooked my headset. That's the weirdest thing. Okay, I think. Can you guys hear me?
Of course
Yes.
we can.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't know. All right. I forgot to open the windows. I had to open a window. Not that I have terrible flatulence. It's just it's extremely
Just
warm in this
rife
room
with
with
issues tonight.
all of these lights on, and I've got the ring light in front of me. Look at my beautiful ring light eyes, how they get the little circles in them, and they just pop. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dream, right?
These neon lights have been
Yeah.
brought
I'd
to
like
you
the
by-
square one, though.
More like
I think
a
the
nightmare.
the square ring light, like it's not really a ring light if it's a square light, I guess. But a ring light that's a square, so square light on
That's what I have.
in your round eyes looks so much better. It creates this different didactomy kind of it's such an aesthetic. It's such a it fucks. I'm just saying it fucks. It's really nice compared to the circles and the circles. So
see.
mine's like the second best, but I'm trying here. I love this new part of the show, says Jesse.
No, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Never a good time to go to Florida, says Frank.
Oh no, that's
Aw.
not true. That's not true.
Sorry, Frank.
No, there are. Winter time's probably the perfect time to go.
Hey,
Yeah,
wait, there's
it's not
another
right-
Frank that's in Florida. There's another
Right
Frank
now
from
is not a
Florida.
good time.
Oh.
Why? What's wrong with Florida right now?
It's hurricane season.
Oh,
No.
also the vaccination thing,
Well,
right?
that and people are fucking crazy.
Look, I went to school there for 3 years. I didn't have any
This
problems.
explains so much.
Well,
You know,
actually,
I will go
actually,
for
I did have one
Disney
problem.
World and
I did
that's
have one
it.
problem.
Oh, and Universal. I'll go for Disney World and Universal, and then I will hightail it back.
Can we
up.
drink our way around
What
Epcot?
about SeaWorld? Where about SeaWorld, Bonnie?
That's
Those-
on my bucket list, Bonnie. Can
Yeah.
we drink our way around Epcot, please?
The dolphins.
Yeah,
Wanna
sure.
see- you want to say hi to the
Everybody
I
dolphins?
wants
wanna
to drink their way around Epcot.
I want to come. That's on my. It's my bucket list.
Is it?
Yeah.
Chris, I don't think you'd survive, though. That's the problem.
Should
Why?
we
That thing's
do?
so-
Wait,
You mean survive
wait.
What? The walking?
Should we
No,
do a
the
live
drinking.
show
You
from
got stuff
Disney
besides
World
beer
from
there?
Epcot?
I think we should.
I think we should go on location.
Yes.
Go on
Florida.
location and live
We should
stream
go-
from Epcot.
All of us can
Yes.
go.
Yes.
All of us can go. We'll plan it, let's say, next year. Chris, we can still do Maine. We can do Maine and we can do Florida.
Okay, I'm done with that.
Fine. It's way cheaper than Europe.
I mean,
still.
luckily, you guys know a travel agent that's really good at that stuff.
There we go. There we go.
Mhm. Yeah. My one thing, I would really love to go when they have their whole Eat to the Beat festival at Epcot, because that's when one of my bands plays.
You have a band?
You have a band.
One of my groups plays there
Dude, I didn't know you had a
almost
band.
every single year, that festival. Oh, you
Which
guys know
one?
who I'm talking about.
Which one, Bonnie? Just go ahead and say it.
Is the band from Boston?
Are they
They
bopping
are
their
not.
way through life, or are they?
Yes, that they are. That
Son
they
of a
are.
bitch. I knew it was that. I knew it was that. By the way, if you haven't seen Puddle's Pity Party live, I highly recommend him.
Yes, yes.
He is
So good.
phenomenal. Just blew the roof off of the Kia Forum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was cracking up so hard. Never,
And,
I didn't know anything
right.
about him. Never heard of him before.
Yeah, she
I
went in
was
blind.
dying. I went
I
in
love that.
totally blind to that one. I
Yeah.
was dying. And then the
Mhm.
best part was the running gag with Kevin Costner.
Yes. Oh my God. He just was in love with Kevin Costner for the evening. It was
Mhm.
great.
It was brilliant.
One thing I'm going to recommend, though, if you do get seats, do not get the seats in section L or 1 because
Yeah.
apparently nobody can figure out the difference between an L and a 1.
People cannot read. They are very illiterate,
I mean,
and they don't know the
figured-
difference between an L and a 1.
Well,
Yeah.
look,
The
look,
Almost
You-
the entire row of L's,
Yes.
with the
are-
exception of us and
Us.
the person on the end next to you.
yeah,
Literally,
it showed up
the
super late.
entire row, except for the three
Yeah,
of us,
that bitch showed up
were
super late.
wrong.
And then she started bitching. You know, you guys are interrupting. I was like, bitch, you ain't been here. Like,
You-
Bonnie and I have been here through the trenches. We've gone through the war. You show up
You-
at the end and you're like, oh, I'm inconvenienced. Fuck off.
you two should know better that unfortunately a lot of people are illiterate. You used to work at the
Oh,
art
they're so
club.
stupid.
You
Ken.
remember
They're
seeing
so
people?
stupid.
I know.
You know
And the
better.
funny thing is, I brought that up to him too. He's like, God damn it, are these people gonna be in the wrong seat too? Why is everybody in the wrong seat? I'm like, he's like, literally, there's people standing right there. There's
No, I
people
said,
that work here
I know where
standing
I'm
all
going.
over the place. I'm like,
Were they-
Donald, you know why. You remember
wearing blue
exactly
shirts?
why.
Were they wearing blue shirts at least?
They were wearing black polos.
Oh,
Sammy, so much better. Suck it. It's so much better.
Yes,
Suck
they were wearing black and red polos.
I see. I see.
But no, I said to him, I was like, you remember that whole deal, right? Like, oh, hello, welcome to, theater, blah, blah, blah. Can I show you to your seat? No, I know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what I'm
10
doing.
minutes later,
Yep.
help me.
Yep.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
the
I
good old
can.
days. We
Yep,
gotta do a whole
and the
episode.
good old, I need to see your ticket, please, because this guy has a ticket for these seats. Oh, no, I'm in the right spot.
We gotta do a whole
Yeah.
episode.
This says M and you're an O.
We gotta do a whole episode on the ArcLight experience because
We could.
entertaining.
Mr. Sean
Entertaining.
says "Eat to the Beat" was an album by Blondie. Is that who Bonnie means?
No.
What? I don't think so. No. Oh
Okay,
wait,
so-
right, no, we've
so-
already talked about it. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Epcot has a food festival called Eat to the Beat. where they, you know, bring out
Oh,
musical
shit.
artists
No
to play
shit.
on a
Okay.
stage. Yeah.
All right. That I did not know. Okay.
hmm
By the way,
And
guys, oh,
Hanson
I'm sorry, Bonnie. Go
performs
ahead.
at it almost every year, and I want to go at least once.
Okay. Okay.
It's combining two of my loves,
Which is,
Disney and Hanson.
that's gross.
It's not.
We got to have a talk.
Your face
Also,
is gross. Stop.
shut your mouth. All the way, by the way, if you're on Spotify, we are also on Spotify. Not Rumble Pop, but our old school audio podcast, The Real Short Box. So if you get a chance, find us on Spotify. We're on there. We're also on Apple Podcasts and Spreaker.
iTunes.
We are, that's Apple Podcasts.
Oh,
They changed it, iTunes
Oh.
to Apple Podcasts.
oh,
And we're on all the other basic podcast platforms, all the big ones. So you can find us on a ton of them. SoundCloud, we're on there. We're looking pretty good on there too. So check us out. But let's talk about some dumb criminals, right? Should we talk about some dumb criminals? I feel like we should. Let's talk about some dumb criminals. And you guys all
Let's
stared
get
at
to
that
it.
image at the beginning long enough, but I'm going to pull up anyway.
who's number 10?
Just because I want everybody to just bask in the glory of dumb criminals. So we're ranking dumb criminals. That's the thing tonight. This was the most makeshift. When I realized I didn't have one up for the for like, oh, this is what we're doing. I didn't have it posted on YouTube. I was like, shit, let me just change it to this. So it is what it is. Like I took normally you could take the person out of the image, which I was able to do, but for some reason it was taking the shadow of her and not actually her. It was really weird. It doesn't usually do that on Photoshop, but it was really messing with me today, especially since I was in a hurry. That's how that works normally. So we're going to be ranking these dumb criminals. So I think it's going to be a great time. Let's go ahead and get started on that. And I'm going to pull up the first one. We're going to start from number 10 and go down to number 1. If that works for everybody. And I don't care if it does, actually. I'm just going to do it.
That is usually how we do it.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Bonnie.
So I'm going to pull up really quickly.
One question is number 10 still the same number 10 that was in the text message?
Hell yeah, it is. And this is for the
Okay.
Shawns. This is for the Shawns because none of us have seen it, but it's old as shit. From 1942, we've got Jay Chalmers, who's the character in Jay Chalmers Maxwell, actually, is the character that's played in Larceny, Inc. It's one of 3 dumb criminal type stories that happen to be created by, let's see, who was it? Who's the director? It was Lloyd Bacon and Edward G. Robinson that worked together on these things. This stars Edward G. Robinson, Broderick Crawford, Jackie Gleason, Jack Carson, Jane Wyman, and Anthony Quinn. When ex-convict Pressure Maxwell, a.k.a. Edward G. Robinson, is denied the loan he was seeking in order to start his own business, he resolves to rob the bank instead. So with the help of his pals, Broderick Crawford and Edward Brophy, he engineers a car accident to raise enough money to buy the luggage store next to the bank. The group then begins burrowing through the basement into the bank, but their plans are interrupted as the business that they had created, the fake one, is such a success that they have to keep going and helping customers instead of actually doing what they meant to do, which is rob the bank. So I love that whole concept. I love the idea. It is going to be on my watch list. I definitely want to see this. And I threw this in there, first of all, to appease the Shawns, so they wouldn't tell me that I only choose new films and I'm a piece of shit. But also to showcase the fact that we also like to find new gems out there when it comes to doing our research. So this one, Larceny, Inc., looks like a real banger. I'm going to be honest with you. So let me put that in the chat here so you guys know the name.
I mean, it does sound very highly entertaining.
Right? There
You
we
can't
go.
go wrong with an Edward G. Robinson movie.
And I'm going to pull it up over here. And there we go. Completely covered Bonnie. That's what we got. So has anybody in the
Okay.
chat, Sean,
Got the
has
mic
anybody in the chat seen Larceny, Inc.? If you have, Mr. Sean, just let us know. I don't know where the other Sean is.
It's on my list. So I'm definitely gonna watch it because I like Edward G. Robinson.
Do you? What
Oh,
else
yeah.
has he done?
I'm gonna laugh if both of the Seans have never seen this.
Little Caesar, Key Largo.
That's a pizza place. Key Largo is a location. You've just named 2 locations. One's a pizza place and one's a destination place. Come on, Kevin. You got to do better. Ford Bronco. Disneyland.
Nothing
Kurt.
Futz is funny. Is anyone 99 years old? You know, there might be somebody in the audience that's 99 years old.
I mean, to be fair, you don't have to be 99 years old to appreciate older cinema. Just saying.
Man,
Okay.
that's funny. That's funny.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
let me switch this one out really quickly. So let me go back. All right, let me go back. All right, I'm gonna throw in. I'm gonna do this now because this probably would have been at number 10 because of Bonnie's insistence, which I think is incorrect, and I'm gonna argue this to the grave. So let's go forward with this one. Boy, this is from
Hey, before
1985.
you do, we have a
is-
comment from Mr. Sean. He actually has seen Larceny Inc.
You see?
Yes. Yes. And is it amazing?
Look, man,
So
Sean.
yeah, score 1 point
Sean
for you.
takes advantage of watching these beautiful movies on Turner.
I'm the
Classic
best, dude.
Movies.
Kevin, you
TCM.
fucked up. I Babe Ruth that bitch right
Look,
out.
man, he has a subscription to TCM, man. Turner Classic Movies. Of course, he would have seen it.
Of course he does. All right. Clue, 1985. Bonnie, no. I disagree wholeheartedly that this is a film about a whole bunch of dumb criminals. I don't think it is. But you go ahead, make your case. Make your case, Bonnie. Make your case.
How is it not? How is it
This
not a
would've-
movie full of bumbling
would have
dumb
been-
criminals?
Number 10, by the way. Number 10. It is there. I don't see. Okay. I see most of these people, honestly, I see them as victims. I see this as a whole bunch of victims.
Victims of circumstance is what you're saying?
Yeah. A bunch of victims. Yeah. Absolutely.
Really now,
Yep. Victims of
including
circumstance.
Mrs. White.
Okay. So Mrs. White,
She's a
We-
Black Widow.
we don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know that. Like, she's never been accused. She's never been, like, convicted of it. You know what I mean? Like, she's never been convicted. So we cannot.
Husbands are like clean.
And sometimes so are wives.
Disposable.
I'm just saying. Okay. Like, I don't think any of them are dumb. I think they're all pretty savvy for what they are. I think they were set up in a very strongly elaborate game in order to bring them out, to draw them out. And I think they all got caught, but I don't think that makes them dumb. I don't think any of them are dumb criminals. I think they're just scrambling to try to figure out what to do next. They're all put into this very tight scenario with a limited amount of time to try to figure out how they can get themselves out of that situation. And it's a domino effect because one does something which affects another, which does something to another person, which then affects another. And it just continues on and on and on and on. So I don't think that they're dumb criminals per se. I think that they're criminals. A lot of them, sure, they've done illegal acts. They've done things that are wrong, but I don't think they're dumb. And that's just my 2 cents. But you go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Prove me wrong. Who's dumb? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm not going to argue with you. There's no
This is-
point in
this is
arguing
me.
right now.
Owning you.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Yep.
no.
Oh yeah. Yep.
This is just me choosing my battles.
Whatever. Anyway, does anybody need to know about Clue? It's based on the board game. We could discuss
I mean,
it.
if they need to, I'm going to be very sad.
Here's the thing that I'm very
It's the
interested
40th
in.
anniversary.
There, in Bonnie and I love Clue. Love Clue. It's in my top 5 favorite films of all time. All time. Top 5 hands down. I love Clue. I will go and see it at the drop of a hat. In fact, we just did. And I used to go to Clue Live where they perform it live while they played it on the screen. I'm a nut for Clue. I love murder mysteries in general. Very big on those. So for me, the fact that Ryan Reynolds' production company had purchased the rights to produce a new Clue film has me very curious. I don't know if they've done anything with it per se, but I'm very interested in that idea because I do like Ryan Reynolds overall as far as like his sense of comedy. But I don't know. In other words, like I don't want them to do just a repeat of what this is. I would like for them to do something completely different. And I'd be super excited if they were able to pull it off because I do love these characters and I do love Clue. I think it'd be
Who
interesting
could you
if we
see him
got.
playing?
Yeah.
If
Who
Ryan
do I
Reynolds
see him playing?
could cast himself, who do you think he would play?
Probably, man, Okay, so honestly, if he wanted to be the center of attention, he'd put himself as the butler. He buttles. That's what he does. You know, that character is the most dynamic character out of the bunch. But if I was going to cast him, I'd probably put him as Mr. Green.
I was thinking Mr. Green as well.
Yeah, I'd put him a little more conservative, a little sly, like sense of charm to him. I would like that personally.
Yeah.
But, you know. Let's see. I've seen Fargo, Sean. Larceny Inc., a brilliant comedy. Okay. Paris, I need to see Larceny Inc. Sounds wonderful. There we go. Paris wants to see it. Home Alone. Let's see. A couple more comments. I remember watching it, but I don't remember being there watching it. Victims. Pain and Gain with The Rock. A bunch of dummies. You're right, Jesse. You are completely right. In fact, I've seen it on a bunch of lists, but the movie's not very good, in my humble opinion. So I decided not to throw it in there. Let's see. And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you kids. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. Yeah. That's a shitload of dumb criminals, let's be honest. But that's also very hard to put on the screen, you know, in the cartoon series anyway. Paris is a young Colonel Mustard. Okay. All right. Mr. Sean says, Clue has one criminal or three if you count the variant endings, but the others are lacking brain power. Still a fun movie to watch, again, several times. Yes, because you get 3 endings with that one, which is great. Which is like, oh, man. It's interesting because when you go to the theater, when I go to the theater, I think they're bullshitting me at this point because when I go to the theater, they're like, oh, we're playing it 3 nights, and it could be any ending. I've hit the same goddamn ending every time I've gone to the theater to see the movie. Every time. What are the odds? This is some bullshit, right? Why has there never been a Clue comic book? There has, Paris. IDW did one a few years back, so you should check that out. Look into it. It's not bad. And David Cox says, Lee Ving was in this movie, Singer for Fear. Mr. Sean says, a Clue remake might be great if they got the screenwriter from Knives Out. Okay, I'm excited to see the next Knives Out series, the next film. I've actually liked all of them. I've liked Knives Out. I've liked The Glass Onion, and I'm sure I'll like the next one. I just love murder mysteries. When The Glass Onion came out, that was a year when we got another Poirot murder mystery, and then we got another See How They Run, I think, was another murder mystery. So we had like 3 or 4 murder mysteries that year, which was, what, 2 or 3, about 3 years ago. Super exciting time for me because I love murder mystery films. Love them. Except for the one that everybody told me to watch, which was the one, I can't remember then. Murder by Death. I hated that film. I was so excited. Everybody recommended it to me. It's terrible. It's a terrible film. Don't recommend it to anyone. I rated R Clue version. I like that. I like your thinking, Knucking Futz. I think you're Knucking Futz, but I like your thinking. All right. Let's move on. Yeah, guys?
Next.
All right. We have none other than Vincent Vega, right?
Yep.
What's he in? A little film? What's this little film?
The 1994 classic Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. And it's bringing up Clue again.
Clue, yeah.
Let me take that down. There we go. Boom. Pulp Fiction, baby. Boy, that looks like, almost looks like AI or like a draw. It is a drawing. It's a painting, Kevin.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You downloaded a painting. A guy put his signature down at the bottom right.
Wow, I can barely see it. You're right. Oh well. Well, people get
That's
that.
brilliant.
You know what? It fooled me.
The 1 week we put Kevin in charge of pictures.
That's okay.
Fooled you.
Hey.
Look,
We
man.
at Rumblepop are
Look.
supporters of the pop culture artist.
We are.
Look,
we
look.
absolutely are. Don't get us
Look, I
wrong.
put these photos here like 2 hours before the show, so hey.
That's true. That's true. I'm glad I asked, by the way, Chris. I'm
Yes.
glad I asked. Freaking drunk.
Sorry, busy.
This is like, I'm at a bar. I was like, I knew it. I knew it. You're drunk again.
But you know what? It fooled me there because from a distance when I was downloading it, I remember that scene where they're on the dance floor with Uma Thurman, and he's doing his
Yeah.
thing.
With the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Marcel.
I love his bolo tie, by the way. I think it's very classy.
Can't go wrong
I
there.
myself rock several bolo ties. That's in my outfits that I wear. I definitely have several bolo ties, varietals. Partially because I can't tie a tie. I've tried. I'm like tie inept. I don't know what is the word for somebody. It's like for somebody that can't like say certain words or like are bad at math or something. I'm just really not good at tying
You're just
ties.
tie illiterate.
Tie illiterate, yeah.
Bonnie
Illiterate.
can tie a tie.
How do you know?
I can.
See?
You know what? Next time you're here, Bonnie, let's get Kevin here and you can tie one around his neck. See what happens.
I don't like the way you worded that.
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, that did not come across well.
Why? I don't get it. You have to prove to him that you can tie a tie. So you put a tie around his neck. What? Why are you making this weird? Don't
Donald,
make this weird.
seriously.
Jesse says, now that's a motherfucking burger. YouTube that shit. Well, I will YouTube that shit.
So what's your beef
Anyway.
with Vinny Vega? Why is Vinny Vega?
Royale with cheese.
Why is he a moron?
Well, I mean, the fact that he turns around in the car and he's talking to what's his name? The guy from Mad TV. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think hard. Think hard, Phil Lamar. Come on, Kevin. Phil Lamar.
The
Was in the
voiceovers. Beautiful
was in the-
voiceovers.
He was in, yes, he was the voice of Samurai Jack, if I recall. But you have Phil Lamar in there, right? And he turns around and he's like this, and he's like, and besides, and boom, and his gun goes off and he shoots him, and he explodes his brains all over the back of the car. The fact that he got killed, he got murdered at some point because he was just stupid. He's not exactly the brightest criminal. Not exactly the brightest criminal.
Unlike his brother from Reservoir Dogs, who was a little smarter.
Little smarter. Yes. But Vincent Vega is not a smart criminal. He is a dumb criminal. And that is why he's ranked at number 9. Anybody else have anything they want to chime in on with that?
I don't remember this movie. I've only seen it one time when it first came out, so I have nothing.
Jesse says he's not dumb. He's just clumsy. Right.
I mean, one could argue that dumb and clumsy kind of go hand in hand.
You can be both.
Sometimes.
You definitely can be both. Enrique says, ditto. I'm not good at ties either, Donald. Thank you, Enrique. I appreciate that. I actually literally over there in the closet, I have a tie that's pre-tied.
Is it the one that I did for Clue?
Moving on. Let's
I
go
did,
to the
I did.
next one. Let's go to the next one.
It is.
Shut up, Bonnie. All right, moving on. Let's go to number 8. Okay, this one's a fun one. I just watched this again recently. This is the characters that they called themselves when they held up the radio station. There's your hint right there. They called themselves the Lone Rangers. This is the film called Airheads.
Fuck yeah.
It's a good movie, right?
I
Has
don't remember
anybody
this. I've
rewatched
seen
it?
it, but I don't remember
I
it.
love this movie so much.
Oh, I rewatched it recently. It is a hell of a lot of fun. Brendan
It's
Fraser,
so
Adam
great.
Sandler, Steve Buscemi. It is so much fun. Chris Farley's in there. He plays a cop. It's
Mhm.
great. It's fun on a bun. It's got Michael McKean in there. He plays like a studio exec. He's kind of a dickhead. Michael Richards is in there. He's kind of a weirdo, wackadoo
Harry Shearer's
studio
in it
guy.
too, right?
Ooh, Jesus, you're gonna make me click on that. Give me a second.
Isn't it? He's another one of the radio guys. Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember. I knew David Arquette's in there. Marshall
Oh, yeah.
Bell, Ernie
Arquette,
Hudson. I think Ernie Hudson was a cop too. It's got a really star-studded cast. Lemmy was in there as well. Believe it or not, Lemmy was in there, guys.
Joe Mantegna.
Maybe
Yeah, Judd Nelson.
Harold Ramis was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a great cast. Great cast. You're right. Judd Nelson, Michael McKean.
Robson.
Yeah, so really good. 3 aspiring rock musicians: Chaz, played by Brendan Fraser, Pip, Adam Sandler, and Rex, Steve Buscemi, are determined to have their band's demo tape played on the air. Out of desperation, they sneak into a Los Angeles radio station, but when the manager, Michael McKean, meets them with hostility, they resort to threatening him with realistic-looking water pistols. Soon the situation escalates, and none too bright rockers get in over their airheads. And that's why they call it Airheads. It's a fun one. It's got like a 6.5 or something on IMDb. Only 29% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't really believe in what Rotten Tomatoes is about because I don't think that they give a good balance when it comes to these types of films, particularly comedies. And comedies have really suffered over the last few years, and I think that's unfair. Thank
maybe
God we
that's-
had the Naked Gun come out recently. To
I
show
think that's
people
why
that
people think
being
it's so
dumb is
funny
fine.
because it was so dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Because
they
it's
literally
fresh
titled it
fresh air.
Airheads. Yeah.
I was talking about Naked Gun, but
Oh, that one too. Yeah,
because of
absolutely.
the lack of comedy, there hasn't been any. So it's probably if I wonder how funny it would have been if it had been in the like era of comedies.
Yeah. Adam says, great movie. Love Pulp Fiction. I think the restaurant you can still go to. Oh, very cool. I think you're correct.
it's
Nucky Fun says, Cafe 101?
Cafe 101. Well, I think they changed the name, but yes, we're
Yes, they did change
Didn't
the
it
name.
close? It closed recently.
It did close for a minute, but it reopened as a different name, Bonnie. And I have been there very recently within the last couple of months.
Gotcha.
And you can get
I
your
hadn't
breakfast
heard it
for
reopened.
you can get a very Denny's style breakfast for only $19.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
2
Wow.
eggs and 2 pieces of bacon and 2 pancakes. It's about $19. So enjoy that if you want to go there. Not my jam. Let's see.
That makes
Mr.
me
Sean, tying a tie is an acquired skill, not impossible. Just need to practice. I don't think I'm capable of it, Mr. Sean. So bring in a tie next time you come in, please. Thank you. Enrique says
Keep
I have
watching that
pre-tied
YouTube
ties
video.
too. Oh man, Airhead, says Jesse. It's funny. Really like Airhead, says Enrique. Yeah, it's one I do remember watching, but kind of forgettable. Mr. Sean says, but the question remains: what do they call a Whopper in France? It's a Royale,
Royale cheese.
right?
that's one thing
Is that
we
a Big
didn't
Mac?
do.
That's a Big
Donald.
Mac.
We didn't get a Royale with cheese.
I'm fine with that. I don't like eating like generic like other places.
Yeah,
fast.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we had beef bourguignon, motherfucker. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. That's Julia Child shit right there. Mr. Sean says, really enjoy Airheads. Okay, what do you guys call yourselves? Adam Sandler says, my name's Pip, DJ Joe Mantegna. The band name. He's right. It is fun. It is a very fun, light and lively film that I think if you give it a chance,
Your
you'll
name doesn't
very
make
much-
any sense. How can you be the Lone Rangers if there's more
There's
than one
more
of
than
you?
one of you. Yeah, 100%. Right? Yeah, 100%. It literally does not make sense. Okay, so let's move on. And let's go from the Lone Rangers to, okay, I just watched this one recently too. I just watched a lot of dumb criminal films here recently, is going to be honest. But I think this is number 7 on our list. And it is from the film Pineapple Express.
Danny McBride's character.
Danny McBride's character. And There we go.
There we go.
Danny McBride, aka Red. So stupid, such a stupid character, but a lot of fun. Such an idiot. He was the drug
was.
source for what's his name?
James Franco.
Thank you,
James
James Franco.
Franco.
James Franco and Seth Rogen.
Mhm.
And he was like the dealer's dealer, and he got tipped off that he needs to end them, basically keep them there, and then he kind of turned on them, and then there was a twist of fate at the end that ended up being good.
Yeah.
Now, as somebody that, and I have to put this in the most kindest way because my parents are watching, but as somebody that has recently, within the
Now.
last few years, had enough pain in their body that they needed some form of natural painkiller versus Western medicinal painkillers, which could get you addicted and could be very terrible for your body. I looked into alternative pain management methods, and one being edibles. And once you start doing those types of things, the comedy becomes more relatable. Particularly because you do, especially if you do too much, which I'm gonna be honest, when I started out trying to regimen the amount of pain management I needed, sometimes I would go over, and it would be like a stage play where the curtain would come up, I would perform, people around me would perform, the curtain would go down, and then it would come up again, and I would be someplace else, and I had no idea how I got from point A to point B. But it's a different scene. And that's the only way I can describe it as accurately as somebody that never experienced it before can describe it. So watching this film again from that perspective was very interesting. And I enjoyed it much more, actually, because I related more to these types of scenarios and that type of thinking. So take that for what you will, but it sometimes might take a little bit of creativity or thinking outside the box in order to make something click a little better for you. What did you think of it, Bonnie?
I loved this movie when it first came out. I mean, I still love it now. It's been a while since I've watched it. I'm due for a rewatch. But yeah, it's funny, it's entertaining, and yeah, Danny McBride's character just cracks me up every time. And what really sealed the deal for me the first time around was after he's been shot and the guys, come across him and he's basically like soundtracking his own death scene with Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony. That just,
yes.
that took me out. That took me out. I'm like, oh, he's such a drama king. This is hilarious. Like, yeah. I could not laugh at that.
I think it was funny when James Franco, was it James Franco when he went to kick out the windshield and he actually kicked through it? And like his foot, while he's driving, his right foot got stuck through the windshield and he's using his left to drive and he's trying to steer. It's such a fucked up scenario, but also something that you would never think about happening, but it does happen. That stupid shit kind of happens. It's a fun film. David Cox, the place where I got those, it was a cookie, and it was in Culver City, and it was on a main stretch, and it's a kind of a grayish greenish building, and you go inside, and I don't know the name of it, unfortunately, because it's been years, but I went in and I got a cookie, and I think the cookie was 20 milligrams. And they were like, oh, yeah, you want a little bit? Just take a little bit of the cookie. So I had a quarter of it, and never having had it before in my life, a quarter of a cookie is a lot for somebody that's never had it. So I just tripped balls for the rest of the evening. In fact, Chris can attest to this because we were planning the trip to Thailand at the time, and we were on Facebook Messenger, and I kept going, what?
Yep, I remember that. I was like, is my microphone broken? Like, what?
Yeah. And I was like, and then I realized what was happening. And I messaged him back and I said, Chris, I said, I'm sorry, but I think I'm high. I took a quarter of a cookie and I think it's too much for me. And he's LOL. Okay, let's revisit all this another day. And I was like, Yes, please. Like, I was just so out of it. I was like, what?
Remember that gummy I took in Alaska?
Oh my God. Alaska has the best weed, man. I'm going to be honest with you. They have really good weed in Alaska. And
Remember
yeah,
when I thought we were going up the steps and it was just a ramp? And
Wait, what are you doing?
I couldn't stop smiling.
No, you could not. And the only person that related to you, I'm laughing so much, I got tears. The only person that that could have related to you was like an 80-year-old woman, 87 maybe, and probably 90 to be honest. Like she was very, very older woman that was like just grinning ear to ear as well. And she was like, "My husband makes my weed for me."
Yes, I remember the lady. Yeah.
And you were like, "Yeah," and she was like, "Yeah." And you guys were like practically like this, like in each other's face. It was amazing to see. It was quite the spectacle. I can guarantee you that. If you if you ever get Chris to have a little bit of weed, it's the best. He's a great time. Okay, Danny McBride did another kind of stupid criminal movie. It's called 30 Minutes or Less. You are 100% correct. Also written by the son of the guy that wrote or directed Animal House. Who was that, Kevin?
John Landis was
Yes,
the
yes,
director.
Max
John
Landis.
Yes,
So 30 Minutes or Less was directed, I think, written by Max Landis. I don't know if it was directed by him. I think David Cox says we're going to get your address. Okay, cool. So we're caught up. Okay, so number 6 on the list. Let's move on with that. And we'll go to number 6 on the list.
Just watch that one.
Let's see. Yes, you did. Kevin, take it away, my friend. It's up on the screen just now.
1996 classic, Fargo. And I must say, there's really only 2 people in this movie I even like. A lot of these people are just a bunch of morons, a bunch of dumbass people. Good lord. Especially William H. Macy. He plays such a good job playing a dumb, really dumb, not well thought out conspirator. Like he got everything he deserved when it was all said and done because he's so stupid, so dumb. He basically plots to have his wife kidnapped so he can get money from his father-in-law, and it's just the way he was thinking about it just didn't make any sense. I guess these 2 criminals are actually more dangerous than he thought they would be, and it just goes insane. People are getting killed all through. In this case, this is a perfect example of victims of circumstance, like the innocent people involved. But it's a dark comedy. There are some parts that are funny, but it's just ridiculously stupid, dumb people. Frances McDormand's character, Marge, she's great. Her and her husband, Norm, they're actually nice, wholesome people, nice, wholesome couple. So they're fun. They're, I like them. But everyone else, yeah.
Take him or leave him.
Take them or leave them.
Yeah, I hear you there. That's fair. That's fair.
Steve Buscemi, it's like 3 movies he's on our list in. He's been on 3 different movies on our list.
Mr. Sean says, Dawn, did you suddenly have a desire for caramel corn and wanted to listen to a lot of early Pink Floyd? Actually, yes. The caramel corn part. Absolutely 100%. That sounds delicious now, and I haven't even had anything.
That does sound delicious now.
It really does. And the Pink Floyd thing, I actually did go to a theater, a stage theater, back in it was in West Virginia. It was back when I was a little younger. And I drove there to watch Dark Side of the Moon. While the music of Dark Side of the Moon was being played while I was watching The Wizard of Oz. Incredible experience. If you guys have not
I've always
experienced
wanted to do that.
you absolutely have to do it. In fact, I don't own the album, Bonnie. So if you find it on vinyl over in your neck of the woods, because you guys have really cool vinyl there. If you find it in your neck of the woods, grab it, and then we can play it and play the album at the same time, because I think it'd be exceptional. Particularly because I do have to re-watch Wicked because I keep missing parts of it, so I can watch the second one when it comes out here soon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah. All right then. That's the thing about
I
this
think
movie.
that is highly achievable.
It's like every other word in this movie was okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So moving on from Jerry Lundegaard, and we're gonna go to David and Alvin Firpo. I swear to God, if anybody knows who Dave and Alvin Firpo is, you get a gold star for this evening. I'm just gonna wait a second before I bring the image even up, because you guys are gonna get a gold star for sure. Whoever does, because it's not something. And I just watched this for Christmas, like this past year. So it's definitely on my radar, but something that was in my mind. I was like, these two are dumb as fuck. Like, they're dummy dumbs. And let's see, anybody? Okay, just waiting. All right, I'm going to post it. Here we go. Little film called Trapped in Paradise with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage and his two brothers, Dave and Alvin Firpo. Wow. John
I haven't
Lovitz,
seen this one.
who cannot tell the truth at all. He's a habitual liar. In fact, he's in prison, and they're like, you can't tell the truth, can you? And he's like, yes, I can. I was with the president just the other evening. And they're like, oh, my God. And Dana Carvey is the other character in this, the other brother, of course. He plays Alvin, I believe. And he is a kleptomaniac. And then Bill is, I don't think he's the older brother, but he's the more responsible one that's gone clean. And his two brothers are just getting out of jail. And Bill goes to pick them up. And then while he goes to pick them up, they have him stop at a bank so they can pick something up. And in fact, they're casing the joint. And then they decide to try to rob it, which is where the hijinks ensue. It's an interesting film. Let me read the bio for you guys because it describes it a little better. Fresh out of prison, Alvin and Dave pull their brother Bill, Nicolas Cage, back into a life of crime. But the siblings' foolproof bank heist takes a tailspin when Alvin gets lost in the getaway car. That's how the criminal nitwits wind up entrapped in the snowbound burg of Paradise, Pennsylvania on Christmas Eve with a bag full of stolen cash. With suspicious police on one side and hospitable town folks on the other, could a change of heart be far away? It actually could be far away. Great cast. Nicolas Cage, Dana Carvey, John Lovitz.
I can't believe I haven't seen this one. This is like a cast I would love. I love all three of these guys.
It's okay. Go in with very low expectations and you'll enjoy it. If you go in with very high expectations, you will not.
It's a Nick Cage movie. What else do you expect? You don't ever go in on Nick
There
Cage.
you go. Okay.
High expectations.
That's fair. Now,
Yeah.
like, I still think
On a
the Nick
scale
Cage
of
hold.
caginess, like where would we rank this?
Nick Cage is very subdued. I'd put it at a 4. 3 to 4 for Nick Caginess. John Lovitz-ish, 10. He's at a level 10.
Oh, nice.
Full
Oh
John
God, I
Lovitz.
love when
Dana
Yeah,
Carvey's
I
at
love
a
it.
level 12. Dana Carvey goes beyond Dana Carvey. He ascends, he starts to glow and floats. That's how that works with this one. Very interesting film. If you haven't seen it, it's nice to watch around Christmas time. So give yourself a couple months and then give it a watch. Oh, you had Floyd from much earlier than Dark Side of the Moon. Pink Floyd was actually one of the songs, I think it was Wish You Were Here, was the choice for our graduation song. I much preferred Duncan Sheik's Barely Breathing or the Bloodhound Gang's Lift Your Head Up High and Blow Your Brains Out. But I got outvoted on all of those choices for our graduating song. Go figure. Still think mine's better choice, either one. But okay, moving on. Take this one down. And all right, so we have Dave and Alvin Firpo trapped in paradise. We're going to move on to Ken Pyle. Who's Ken Pyle, guys? Anybody know Ken Pyle? Well, if you just watched this movie recently, which Bonnie and I did, as well as Adam, you'll know that Ken Pyle is a character in a crime comedy called A Fish Called Wanda.
Oh yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Kline.
Wow,
What an amazing.
I love this movie. I should have known that, but I don't. Bad at character names.
Yes, it's really good.
Yeah, it took me a second there.
What's his name? Michael
But I
Palin,
enjoyed
I
it. It was
think,
funny.
played Ken Pyle. Tom Georgeson, Cynthia Cleese. John Cleese was in it as well. John Cleese was in damn good shape for that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
he
mean,
was.
like when I was younger and I looked at him, I was laughing because he was in like tidy whitey type things or whatever. But rewatching it, like I looked more at his like abs and stuff for his age. He was in pretty good shape. It's like, okay, John, I see you. All right. All right. It's all basically about Jamie Lee Curtis and her manipulation of 4 to 5 different men in order to get a diamond so she can, not have to do anything in life except for travel and Live.
Yeah.
It was great though. It's a movie.
Live her best life.
It's
Yeah.
a great movie.
Mr. Sean says Trapped in Paradise is a brilliantly funny wannabe heist Christmas movie. Great ending. Oh, and there's a 3-legged dog named Tripod. There you go. Thank you,
Aw.
Mr. Sean. Oh, yeah, but A Fish Called Wanda is a great film. That is number 5 on the list.
Yeah.
So we're halfway through, almost more than halfway
Little
through.
little off the wall, very entertaining.
Actually, number 4.
Kevin Kline was incredible in that also.
Oh, he won an
He's so
Academy
funny.
Award, did he not?
He did,
Yeah.
as we discovered. Yeah. So funny in it.
Bonnie, I said it in a way that you would like not tell people that we discovered that together. Like,
Sorry.
because now you just threw us both under the bus. You made us look dumb.
You could have just rolled on past that, you know.
I know, but you know me. I gotta be honest here. I gotta be honest.
Anyways, moving on.
Moving on. Okay, who liked A Fish Called Wanda and why? Anybody? Mr. Sean?
I did.
You did?
I did. Yeah.
What'd you like about it?
That was really funny. I just like I watched it when I was in like college. I discovered it, and I was just like, it really just like the comedy just really rich. It was my type of comedy, and it really just reached out to me. I don't remember a ton, and I haven't watched it since then, but I remember I really liked it when I watched it. I remember not liking the sequel as much.
Oh yeah, they did do a sequel, didn't they?
I didn't know there
Yeah.
was a sequel.
What was the name of it? Oh, I know what you're talking about. They did do a sequel.
A Duck Named Donald? I don't know. I don't remember what it's called.
Fierce Creatures. Fierce
Yeah, there we
Creatures.
go. Yeah.
Fierce Creatures came out in 1997, whereas A Fish Called Wanda came out in 1988.
Mhm.
So it was like 9 years later. Yeah, wasn't very good. They tried. It still had the same cast, you know, but it was like a different story and completely. Yeah, I remember that. Good call, Chris, on that one. Let's see. Anybody? Let's see. Okay. Moving on. We're moving right along, guys. Okay, so
Those fancy
next up
things.
is Wayne and JD. Anybody know Wayne and JD? One of my favorite stupid films from the 90s. Just really like a really good film about like bros looking out for each other, if that makes sense.
I haven't seen this one. I've heard of it, but I got to put that on my list.
Oh, it's fun. It has Amanda Peet in it as well.
Oh, okay.
She's a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
Oh God, this one's great. Incredible
That would
soundtrack.
be Saving Silverman. Jack Black.
And one of my
Steve Zahn,
favorite quotes ever
Jason
that I
Biggs.
use very frequently in real life.
Yes. Nacho one.
Which
Is it
is-
the nacho one?
It's the nacho one.
Say it.
If you get all the nachos stuck together, that's one nacho.
I use
I
it too.
use that so regularly in
I use
everyday
it
life.
too, and I love it. Yeah,
Because it's the truth.
it is absolutely the truth.
That's- Those are the
They're all-
rules. If it all comes up in that's one nacho.
Yeah. 100%. It's one nacho. If they're all stuck together, it's one friggin' nacho. That's all. It counts as one. You just get it. Oh, I'm so sorry. You eat it all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great film. Saving Silverman. Let me give you
Yeah.
the bio for it.
I want to party with you, Neil.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's
Yeah. The
funny.
Neil Diamond aspect of this is amazing. And by the way, there was a series. It was the same people that did The Haunting of Hill House. Do you know what I'm talking about? Midnight Mass
Midnight Mass. Yes.
was the name of the series. It was the third one in the series, created by the same creator, and it came out on Netflix. And he made me the creator of that, and whoever chose the music chose a lot of Neil Diamond, and it made me get really into Neil Diamond, like so much. It was crazy. Neil Diamond's actually way better than I thought he ever was, because I've only ever known like a couple songs, Sweet Caroline and a few others here and there.
Coming to
But-
America was always my favorite.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like
Yeah,
these big.
That was my
epic,
dad's
like,
favorite.
yeah, big
Yeah.
songs. But then he had these other songs too, like the B side, so to speak, that were so well done. And Midnight Mass kind of put a spotlight on those, and I love that. I really do. It was really good. But to talk about Saving Silverman a little bit more, the film traces the misadventures of buddies JD, Jack Black, and Wayne, Steve Zahn, who begin to suspect that their best friend, Darren Silverman, Jason Biggs, is going to allow himself to be badgered into marrying Judith, Amanda Peet, a woman he doesn't love. They decide to reunite him with his long-lost love from their school days, Amanda Detmer, even if they have to kidnap Judith to do it. So they basically kidnap Judith in order for Darren to meet Sandy again and to fall in love with her. They're trying
And
to
they
get
try to
Judith
fake
out of
her
the way.
death as well.
Yeah. Oh my God. And they're idiots. They're so bad at it. It's the best.
They're
Like
so
they're
bad at
just such dummies. I love this movie. If you
Yeah.
get a chance, I think it came out in
I
96,
never want to see you or
97.
your fake butt again.
Yeah. Yes. It's such a fun one. Jack Black's an idiot in it. Steve Zahn's incredible. Jason Biggs plays a great straight man. And Amanda Peet plays an amazing bitch, let me tell you. Just amazing. She's really good at it.
Yeah.
So Saving Silverman, if you get a chance, check it out for sure.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's so quotable.
Mr. Sean says, I saw Wanda in a theater and the whole audience was laughing beginning to end. Kevin Kline had enough energy for 3 movies and light up London. Noel says, send me the link to Saving Silverman. Well, I don't know if we can, but we can talk about it.
It's probably on Netflix or something right now.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Let me pull it up. Let me tell you what it's on. Hang on. I'll tell you right now. It is on Pluto TV for free.
Okay, there you go.
There we go. See, how are you going to get these answers this fast? Like that. That's how we are. That's how we work.
You can also rent it on Prime for $3.99.
I don't know about that. I guess. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so
If
number
you don't want to watch
3.
it with commercials.
Number 3 was this Wayne and JD from Saving Silverman. Number 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time, also in my top 10 probably films of all time. Exactly, Kevin.
$1 million.
We're talking Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. What an idiot. But the best kind of idiot. Basically Blofeld.
Somebody
from James
get me
Bond.
frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
We have mutated sea bass.
What happened to Mr. Bigglesworth?
Are they ill-tempered?
Very.
Will Ferrell in the first movie, his role cracked me up.
Oh man, he was so great in that. He did so much with such a small part. It's
I'm
brilliant.
burning up. I need some cream and some.
I'm just very badly burnt. I'm still alive.
You shot me. I can't believe you
I can
shot
get
me.
out. You open that hatch.
It's great. It's a great film.
It's good.
Austin Powers and The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Goldfinger. Goldfinger's not so good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's called
Goldmember. Thank you. Goldmember's not so good, but the other 2 are great. We get Fat Bastard in there and Mini Me.
Mhm.
They're great.
Especially-
Scott.
Baby.
Especially when they played that "Just the Two of Us" song. That was
Oh, fantastic.
Oh god, that was
Fantastic. And the competition they had between Big Daddy with Adam Sandler and Austin Powers and The Spy Who Shagged Me was incredible. I remember the billboard with Big Daddy, and it was Adam Sandler and his kid, and they were both pissing on the wall. And then Austin Powers and The Spy Who Shagged Me did another one like across the street, and it had Dr. Evil and Mini-Me pissing on a wall. And I was like, how freaking clever is this? Well done. Well done. You know, like, yes, very well done. The Neil Diamond tribute bands were great, and then Neil Diamond shows up at the end. Brilliant, says Mr. Sean. I totally agree, Mr. Sean. Wow, we're really syncing tonight. I don't know what's going on. But we're getting along.
You're having a shared moment.
We are. We're having a moment. Excuse me. Keep going. I need a second. Just keep going. Talk about
It's a
Austin
beautiful
Powers.
thing. Aw. Look at this wonderful bromance.
Oh wow.
We need to change the name of the show to Donald the Noise.
Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so Austin Powers was number 2. Let's go to number 1 and end out the evening. And come
Mhm.
on. I know most of you know what it already is. Let's be
I think
honest
they
here.
do. They've been asking for it.
Right. And I'm going to give a second, and then I'm going to have Chris announce it. Chris, go for it.
Harry and the other guy,
Marv.
Marv, from Home Alone.
There we go. Yes.
Otherwise
We
known as the Wet Bandits.
Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci at their absolute finest. I don't know that I could think like, okay, so I know both of them have been great films, but if I had to
Mhm.
choose a film for each of them that I would watch over and over again, it would be this one film, like hands down. And they've both been in great films. Don't get me wrong. City
Mhm.
Slickers, With Honors, a ton of films. What, Goodfellas, all that stuff, right? But even with all those, I would still want to see both of them in this film, in Home Alone and in Home Alone 2. I really would.
Mhm. Same.
It's just a fantastic film. Harry and Marv, the Wet Bandits,
And,
and then later the Sticky
Daniel Stern
Bandits.
also narrated The Wonder Years.
That's right.
That he did. And even that, I don't care. I'd rather watch Home Alone.
Yep.
Yeah. I took a couple years off. I took probably like a 10-year break from this film, from Home Alone and Home Alone 2. And got back to it and rewatched it. And boy, was I just like enamored with it. It was so good. It's still so freaking good. Chris Columbus knocked this shit out of the park. It's
Yep.
fantastic. It's so well done. So
And then you've got the score by John Williams. And
yeah,
that
just amazing.
feels
Just
it.
just an amazing film.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So highly recommended if you guys get a chance. If you haven't seen Home Alone, highly recommend you check it out. Home Alone and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York with
Yeah,
Tim
but-
Curry, which is spectacular.
And
Cool.
if you're in the LA area, come Christmas time at the Walt Disney Concert Hall, they will do screenings of Home Alone with the live orchestra performing the score.
Oh, that's amazing.
Makes sense. 'Cause
It
it'd be
is
I've yet to
so
do
much
that.
fun. Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
a
pretty
it's a
amazing.
great time.
Wow. Exceptional.
It's one where if you can get seats that are just, either stage left or stage right, but not center, so you can get a good view of the percussionists, because those guys are having a ball. Because
Are
it really
you
is
turned on by
their-
these percussionists, Bonnie? Is that what you're saying?
It's just fun to watch them.
It does it for you.
I like
Yeah.
watching musicians enjoy themselves while they're
Blowing
playing.
on their instruments. And you're just in your own head imagining stuff. You're a dirty bird.
Why do you have to make everything dirty?
It's what I do.
Quite the
It's
accusation.
what I do. It's what I do. It's 100% what I do.
It is.
Next week, by the way, is going to be quite the doozy, so I hope you tune in for that. Not going to tell you what it is just yet, but we're going to post it in a few days. I want to thank you all for tuning in and being a part of this. It's been a lot of fun. Chris, I appreciate you staying awake for this. I know it's been a long weekend for you. And I want to thank everybody in the chats for such a lively chat. It's been wonderful. Thank you all for being a part of this. And thank you again to all of our sponsors, as Kevin and I figured out is maybe one, possibly two. We're not sure anymore. But we want to thank whoever is helping us out. Jesus? I don't know. Somebody is. So thank you all very much. We appreciate it. And we want to thank you. And if perhaps you're feeling thirsty, you might want to
Have a brilliant, clever, mighty, but never incompetent Rumble Pop.
Good night, everybody. Take care of each other, of yourselves, of your friends and family, and people that you don't know, strangers out on the street. Just
Strangers.
take care of them. Yeah. Take
Strangers.
care of strangers.
Give them a hug.
Buy them a drink.
Give them a hug.
Yeah, I mean, give them a nice hug. Doesn't have to be anything sexual, right? I mean, I guess it could.
Ask first, though. Don't just go around hugging people.
Right? Yeah, just don't go around hugging people. All right. Good night, everybody. Take care.